Hello and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand, for yet another video, the third video of the day. Today it's a match preview, looking forward to Ajax in the Champions League tomorrow. I've got my favourite guy on the channel. I say that to James as well, to be fair. But you're both my favourites. It's Doyle, Freestyle DM. How are we doing, brother?
I'm good. Looking forward to tomorrow. Can't wait for this.
Going to be a good one, bro. Listen, it's going to be a shame that we can't actually go to this one. We're being robbed of an away day in Amsterdam. Try and get your head around that one, bro.
I've waited all my life for this.
For an away day in Amsterdam.
And 2020 has ruined it. But it's all right, because the Redmen are going to get a win. So,
right, well, we'll save score predictions for later on in the video. But going into this game, we now know there's not going to be any Thiago. There's not going to be any Alisson. There's going to definitely be no Van Dijk. Matip's a risk now as well. We'll get onto the lineup prediction in the next video. But Doyle, talk to me about your thoughts going into this one. We're obviously going to have a depleted team. Ajax aren't obviously as strong as what they were 2 years ago. But it's still a very tough game for the opening of a Champions League.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a nice attacking game and an honest game of football where both teams just go at each other. I think what I want to see tomorrow is Klopp just going back to basics. I don't want to see no high line. These players haven't got Virgil to lead that, so I don't want to see no high line. I just want to see them go back to basics, play the normal football, and we still got the best front three up front. Like, just give them the ball. Just be sound at the back. Do the basics. Don't have to be crazy. Don't have to play all these high lines and stuff. Just get the ball to one of these players and you'll score. Simple as that, really. That's the way I'm looking at this.
It all sounds very simple, doesn't it? But it's a lot harder than that on the night. It's going to be a tough one. I think with us not having Virgil, like you say, we are going to miss that leader at the back. And obviously Adrian probably will be in goal. But I can still see us pulling away with something. I think a draw wouldn't be the worst result considering the players that we have injured. I'm not too sure about what their injuries are looking like at the minute. But like we mentioned, bro, it's sold a lot of players in the last few years. De Ligt, De Jong, Ziyech is gone.
Van de Beek is gone as
Van
well.
de Beek's gone. Yeah. Talk to me about what you know about Ajax then.
So actually, not much now. After all them players have gone, I only watched them really when they had that surge in the Champions League. So to be honest, I know that they've got a good academy and they always produce boss players anyway. So I know they're going to play good football. They've got a good philosophy. I've always known that about Ajax. Everyone does. I just think that it's going to be a nice game. I'm actually looking forward to it. I've been robbed of the experience, but I'm looking forward to watching how we play in Europe with a depleted team, because we're not always going to have our best team. We've been really lucky in the last 2 years to have Virgil and everyone else just be sound. That's one of being the keys to our successes. So I want to see how we actually handle this now. We've missed some good players, but we've still got amazing players. So let's just see.
It says, even though we don't have Virgil in the team, we've got Alisson and Thiago to come back. This is not 2017 anymore, he says. That's a great shout, to be fair. When you've got players like Alisson and Thiago coming back, even if Van Dijk is injured for a long time, still going to give the lads a boost. But I was talking to James earlier on the channel. Go and watch that if you can after this. But he was saying that he can't see there being a huge impact with the lack of Virgil. How do you see it? I mean, it's such a big miss. And we all know as well, he would have been the perfect player to play against Ajax. He knows all the Dutch players. That's where he kind of cut his teeth in Holland. So it's sad not to have him, even if it wasn't on the pitch, just at least around the dressing room for this one.
Yeah, it is sad that. And Genie, at least he can go and have a little laugh with all the players and that, you know what I mean? He can go back there. But yeah, I think without Virgil, it's what you said, Alisson's coming back. That's going to shore up that back line. Everyone's going to be like, we can chill a little bit. And I do think that Klopp's going to do something different. I don't think he's just going to carry on with the same tactics. He could even play 5 at the back. I thought this, right? He could even play 5 at the back when Thiago comes back. This is, bear in mind. Play 5 at the back with Fab as a centre-back with Gomez and Matip. And it gives Robbo and Trent still a little bit of license to go forward that way. Because what we don't want is to just have them bombing forward now, because we don't have Virgil to cover them. We don't have that leadership. So I feel like, again, back to basics. that's what I want to see from this defence. When Alisson comes back, I'm sure he'll have some leadership qualities to add to it then as well.
Yeah, there was some chat in the last live stream we did on Top of the Cops where a lot of people said, look, we've got to go back to basics. Now we haven't got Virgil, we really have to maybe not play the high line so much. Do you think tactically tomorrow will be different, an obvious difference to what we've seen already this season?
I think so. Like, I hope so. That's what I want to see. That's what everyone Liverpool fan wants to see. And I think Klopp, he's not soft. He knows how to manage his teams. He hasn't done this well with all of these different types of teams without understanding the tactics behind who he's playing, what he's going to do in that game, who he's going to put on the pitch. Like, he's a very smart man. So I trust in Klopp. I trust everything that Klopp does.
Fair play. Not many reasons to not. Nuclear Atoms here says he was just in the United Stands live stream, but he switched over here to this channel.
Good lad.
Good lad. I mean, you shouldn't really have been on their channel anyway if you're a Liverpool fan to start with. But yeah, Evening Boss, Nuclear Atoms asked us the question, why doesn't Klopp go with full strength in the cup matches? Because those are the only trophies he has left to win. I mean, listen, we're already out of the League Cup this year. And the FA Cup doesn't come around till January. I mean, I wouldn't put the Champions League in the same bracket as them.
Neither would I.
But I still do think he will go with as strong a team than that he can tomorrow.
I agree. I think he will, definitely. I suppose the one criticism of Klopp is that he's never really taken the FA Cup and the League Cup seriously. But to me, what he's done is help young players developing them. Like, we've got Curtis Jones coming through as a result of him playing them players in them games. You know what I mean? We don't have them developments without some way of fitting that in. And I think I've got no criticism when it comes to that, to be honest. We just won the Champions League and the Premier League. Yeah. I don't care. I know it's like you see City in that, but they haven't won a Champions League. So I'm not just me. Yeah, do you know what? I'd say Champions League, one Champions League over all them League Cups and all them FA Cups. Hands down. I'd rather have a Champions League.
I actually asked this question to Arsenal fans, and a lot of them agree, to be fair. But yeah, I think me and Doyle can both agree that tomorrow night is going to be a tough one, regardless of if Van Dijk was in the team, if Alisson was in the team. It's only going to make it harder without them. Let's go with some score predictions. I'm going to start off. Bro, I can't lie to you. I can see us conceding a couple of sloppy goals. From set pieces especially, we've been poor. From crosses in the box, we've been poor. And with Adrian still in goal, I'm hoping he proves me completely wrong. But based on what I know, I'm going to go with Ajax 2, Liverpool 3. I do think we can still nick a win. But like you say, bro, we've still got them three lads up front. The midfield hasn't really changed apart from Thiago dropping out. We've got Keita that can come back in. Klopp said in his press conference today that Keita looked excellent in training yesterday. And we're going to do a lineup prediction video right here next. But I'm going 3-2. What do you think, Bill?
I think 3-2, 4-2 myself. I think we're going to concede goals. Adrian just induces anxiety in that back line. I don't think he's a bad player. Like, it's not even that necessarily he's a bad player. I think right now he's just on low confidence, as well as not having the best ability. He's definitely not awful, but he definitely induces some kind of anxiety in there. So I think we'll concede, but also Mane and Salah look boss this season. Both of them just look like they're scoring goals all the time. They've been hitting. How many goals have they got between them already? Do you know what I mean? Like, they've scored a few goals already.
I'd say more than 10 between them so far, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think if they get 2 goals each, I can see that happening. I can
see it happening, to be fair, bro. AJ here says he is a bad player, Doyle. Don't sugarcoat it. The thing is, Doyle, is...
I never like to call players out, you know what I mean? Because, listen, I'm the worst goalkeeper that's ever existed. I can't be in goal, and so I am, lad, I'm shit at it. So Adrian is better than me in goal, but probably by just a little bit, lad. But still, it's heavy, lads, yeah. We just need Alisson back. When Alisson comes back, I can't believe we never got Jack Butland or somebody. You know, he went to Palace, didn't he?
This is the thing. So if there's one thing, bro, that you could question this season of Klopp, is that we didn't get a fourth choice centre back and we didn't get a good backup. And now look at us.
Yeah, the worst situations happen to him.
Worst has happened, bro. Atoms, to be fair to him, he says, I'm not a Liverpool fan, I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm subscribed to every big top 6 EPL team fan channel. I mean, interesting approach.
Yeah, I swear, that's good. It is a good approach. Which one's your favourite? Who have you liked so far? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, let us know, Nuclear. We'd love to know. Stephen, the predictions are coming in now, guys. So James reckons 3-1 to Liverpool. The universal boss, Chris Gale, Liverpool 3-2. 4-1 to Liverpool. 2-2, entertaining draw. I don't want to see no more 2-2s. I'm pissed off at 2-2s. You man.
I've had enough of them. No more.
Yeah, and AJ also says Jack Butland is worse than Adrian. He couldn't start for Stoke. I don't think Stoke was in the UCL, but obviously Butland's gone to Palace. Butland is worse than Adrian, to be honest. He couldn't start for Stoke in the Championship. That's more like it. Interesting one with that. I think a lot of fans wanted to see the likes of Butland coming in, just because he's got a little bit more Premier League experience than Adrian. Let's not forget, Adrian has never been bought for more than, no one's ever paid anything for him. Literally, he's never had a transfer fee. He's been free everywhere he's gone. So, you get what you pay for, Doyle, don't you?
Well, yeah, he gives goals away as well, so there you go.
You get what you don't pay for.
He just gives goals to other teams for free as well, lad. Just comes in on a free, gives them away for free, and then chips, lad. That's what he does.
Yeah. Nuclear says his favourite is AFTV because of their mad interviews. Wow. Agim says 2-1 to Liverpool. Come on. It's got to be Fab at CB tomorrow. Says James. Start that new Brazilian keeper. I think he's a little bit too young. People are crying, thinking like Premier League as teams like world-class teams. We have a better team than most Premier League. I just changed my name to Dinesh. Sound. Bit of a random one there. But listen, match preview. I've just realised as well, I've still got the top of the Kops logo in the top right corner. We'll change that to the Kop TV right now. There you go. Doyle, you can follow him on Freestyle DM on Instagram. An incredible freestyle footballer that you're going to be seeing a lot more of on the channel. Trust me on that. We're meeting tomorrow to talk about this new show that we've got called From Kop to Bottom, a new Premier League review show. But if you can't get enough of Doyle, don't worry, because in 5 minutes from now, we're going to be doing another video, which is the lineup prediction. So stay locked in for that. If you're commenting now, if you're watching now, just wait 5 minutes, even less than that, and we'll be with you again. But I'm going 3-2, Doyle going 4-2. We're both going for a Liverpool win with goals at either end. It's going to be a mad one. Don't forget to join us live on the fan cam straight after full time tomorrow. It's going to be a wild one if we win. Trust me. We haven't won for a few games. So let's put that right. Lads. See you in a second, guys, for the lineup prediction. All the best. Take care.